Japan is famous for a lot of things, but one thing that's currently blowing my mind is the Japanese ruby Roman grapes. It won't be an exaggeration to say that you'll never see grapes as big and juicy as these anywhere on the planet. They are red in color, almost 4 times the size of regular grapes, and are pretty much free of any blemishes you'd encounter in inferior fruit. This is because Japanese supermarkets often won't sell fruits if they have any blemishes or aren't the right shape. Each grape must meet certain stringent requirements in order to be put on sale. First off, they must be the size of a ping pong ball, red in color, weigh over 20 grams, and have a sugar content of more than 18%. As a matter of fact, these grapes are so exclusive that they're commonly referred to as the Rolls-Royce of grapes. Japanese folk think about food a lot. For example, if you want to give a gift of flowers to your girlfriend or wife, it would be a total waste of money because she can't even eat the flower. That's why Japanese folk prefer fruits over flowers. So, what are the types of ruby Roman grapes? There are basically 3 types of ruby Roman grapes. The first grade is the most common, comprising about 90% of all ruby Roman grapes for sale. They are considered to be superior grade grapes and cost between $90 to $140 on the market. If you're looking for something more exclusive, however, try the special superior grade grapes, which make up 10% of all available grapes on the market. They can cost as much as $450, but as surprising as it may sound, they aren't the most expensive grapes on the market. That honor goes to the third category, the ultra-rare and ultra-exercise premium class grapes, which will cost you up to $1,000 per bunch and have just 1 or 2 bunches per season. In order to reach these lofty requirements, each grape has to be 30 grams and the entire fruit bunch must weigh a minimum of 700 grams. Talk about pressure! So, why are they so rare? Well, these grapes can't just be grown anywhere. In order to grow Japanese ruby Roman grapes, you'd have to go to the Ishikawa prefecture in Japan. All grapes are grown in special greenhouses where precise control is taken over the growth process, with each grape being monitored and manicured so that everyone in a bunch looks totally identical to produce grapes of the proper size. A 14-year investment in Japanese ruby Roman grapes yields just 24,000 bunches per year, some of which may have to be discarded because they do not meet the high standards that are set for ruby Roman grapes. So, how did they taste? Like you'd probably expect from something that takes so much effort to produce, the Japanese ruby Roman grapes are exquisite. They have a uniquely sweet flavor and are mouth-wateringly juicy. They also have a low acid content, and you can eat the skin, seeds, and stems. What's the history behind these grapes? The first ruby Roman grapes were placed for sale in 2008, but efforts had been made to produce them as far back as 1995. Local grape farmers from Ishikawa's Agricultural Research Center came together to develop a new breed of large red grapes genetically modified to be bigger, better, and tastier. By July 2013, a single bunch of ruby Roman grapes reportedly sold for $4,000. But by 2016, prices had increased up to $8,400 per bunch in Kanazawa Market. In 2020, a bunch of ruby Roman grapes will cost you a stunning $12,000, and it's all due to demand and exclusivity. These fruits will probably cost you an arm and a leg, and maybe even your kidney. This really reminds me of the Victorian era, when people would rent fruits to display on their dining tables as a symbol of wealth. These grapes are getting more care and attention than a normal human. I'm just imagining a Roman emperor demanding his servant buy him those red grapes and feed them to him. If I ever won the lottery, I would only be eating Japanese fruits.
좋아요, 좋아요, 좋아요. 좋아요, 찌찌. 좋아요, 좋아요, 좋아요.